Good morning and welcome to today's Medieval Monday. And yep, today we're going to be having a look at the Wargames Atlantic Grand Battle Scale Agincourt English Army. Like the French, there's over 700 figures in the box. So let's get these seals broken and let's have a look. And welcome back. So, again, lots of the bases. These are double-sided with texture on one side and recessed on the other. And for those that are that way inclined, they come with holes for magnets. Well, they don't ask me what size they are because it's in millimetre and I work in proper measurements. So we get two types of sprue. We get command and dismounted knights, which we'll have a look at in a moment, and the archers, which we'll take a look at first. So with the archers we get number of dead figures, individual commanders, individual archers, archers in groups, and figures with hand weapons in groups, and lots of individual archers. What we have to remember about the archers at Agincourt is that they were also expected to participate in melee, which is why we see as many groups with hand weapons as we do with the bows. The only criticism I have with these, and it is down to the production process really, is that those rear ranks with bows wouldn't just be standing there, because the English archers were trained to fire en masse and saturate areas. So a group of 200 archers would all be firing, and it's been proven that they could fire en masse into an area approximately 20 arrows per person. So that's a fourth, well, that's quite a few per minute. Think about it. Yeah, I'll do the maths and put it in the description. Then on to the dismounted foot knights, which are heavily armoured by this period in what we refer to as white armour. So we've got a couple of command teams here and here, and then groups of 2s, 3s and 5s, as well as individuals and casualty models. We have two-handed or bastard swords, warhammers, battle axes or Danax, spears, swords, and more warhammers. Oh, all these are going to be quite fun to paint. Yeah, you'll have to excuse the Wookiees. They're not as sweet as they look. But overall, these are going to be a great project, especially as not only they're suitable for Agincourt, but with the white armour, they're also suitable for the earlier part of the Wars of the Roses. So I'll be using these with the Warlord Games Epic Hail Caesar, along with the regular Hail Caesar War of the Roses supplement. So please subscribe to follow this project. I'll be posting some painting videos and some gaming videos as soon as I've got enough painted. Thank you.